Boa tarde a todos and welcome to my channel. I'm Sorare for all and this is my semi-pro to glory journey. First of all, I want you to talk about my journey in Sorare. I started playing in August last year, mainly focus in the extinct underdog. I have some good results over there. As you can see, hold on a second. As you can see here, between maybe 5-6 months, I won 10 rewards in underdog, especially during the time of the World Cup, because most of the time I like to do a lot of research of players uh, for the underdog, and my best reward was, I think, Caio Henrique. I made 13 in the underdog in December 17. I have also had a good result in academy. I think it was academy 18. Dokore last year was a rookie, so his card was very expensive. I could do better here if I chose my captain right. If I chose Wanyama, maybe top 10 was a dream. And that's it. That's my Sorare journey until now. And when underdog was extinct, I translate to Cap240, but to be honest, I'm playing in the very low budget, and I play Sorare for fun and just having one team to win rewards. Take the fun out of it. So therefore, I decided to translate to semi-pro, and that's why I'm starting this semi-pro to glory journey. I sold all my Nagoya Grampus players. I had a stack with 13-14 players, and my budget was around 30 euros, 0.002 ETH. So I made a pool in my Twitter. I researched from 3 or 4 players from which league, and I decided to do a pool in my Twitter and bought the players who won the pool. So as you can see here, I bought Martin de Roon for Serie A, Zagadou for Bundesliga, Abergel for Ligue 1, Norregard for Premier League, Fontas from MLS, and Unai Nunez for La Liga. So what's the goal with this semi-pro to glory journey? To be honest, I see a lot of content in YouTube, but most of the content creators just have big galleries. As you can see, my gallery is this. Lucas Galvão is for a giveaway in my Twitter, and I have 0 cash in here, 0 ETH, 0 cash. So that's it. No more money, no more players, just this. So I decided to start this to share, because I think most of the Sorare players have small galleries, and it's hard to focus in one thing, to focus on trading or playing Cap or playing whatever they want. So I think the best option for a player with a small budget is to play semi-pro. So I will do that starting this game week, starting tomorrow, Friday. So let's hope we can win good rewards, because I will give away any tier 5 I will win, and some of the rewards also for giveaway. Uh, my main focus to build the common teams because regardless of having good players in limits, we also have to have good players in commons. So my strategy was to build a defensive stack of one team and one offensive stack of another team. So let's see my teams. So starting with you can start the French league. French league and Serie A is a bit meh because not many teams are in there, especially this new year. Paris Saint-Germain got out, and they have only 5 or 6 teams. And also in Serie A, teams like Roma, like Juventus, like Inter are not licensed, so not players of them in common. So let's start with our French league semi-pro. We have I think one of the best stacks available. It's Marseille stack with Paul Lopez and Jonathan Klaus, and two of the best strikers available, Ben Yedder and Jonathan David. And of course, Abergel is our limited. He scores. His L15 is like 55, I think, and is the best option price. Don't forget, I play on a budget, so I can't buy Mbappe, for example, too, or not even Mbappe, but some like Golovin or another player from Marseille. So I bought Abergel to ride along with my defensive stack of Marseille and two of the best strikers in La Ligue, in League One. Sorry. So that's it. My team for French league. In La Liga, I went for a defensive stack of Atletico Madrid and an offensive stack with De Jong and Lewandowski from Barcelona. And I think Unai Nunez is a very very good player from Celta. He scores. His AA scores are insane, to be honest. Since last year, was a player I also had in my gallery for a couple months, and I sold it because it was way too high to cap 40. So I bought him back. He's the only player I did a pull in my Twitter because I want him, and I got him for cheap. So that's it for La Liga. To be honest, Athletic, besides Barcelona, is the one of the best defensive stacks, and of course Lewandowski, the best goal scorer of last year, and Young is just insane. His scores is just insane. So as you can see, okay, let's go from. Okay, La Liga is done. MLS is almost over. So uh, it's a bit hard to get something from here. But in the beginning of the common or amateur MLS, I chose Philadelphia defensive stack because Wagner is just insane. He scores AAs like a madman, and he can also put a lot of decisives in the game. And of course, Andre Blake was the best goalkeeper last year in MLS, and still this year, I think Philadelphia is like the third or fourth best defense. Then Carl Gilles is just scores insane for New England Revolution, and Jesus Ferreira, one of the best strikers in the game, in MLS, of course, playing for Dallas. So that's and of course my limit is Fontaz. Andrew Fontaz is a defensive from Sporting Kansas. He's just scoring insane. When I bought him, his L15 was like 60. So for the price I bought him, as you can see, his L15 is 58. So and he's play almost every single game. the worst game he had was this game week against Inter Miami, even without Messi. But he scores a like a madman. So as you can see here, sorry for the plane. I live near an airport, Lisbon airport, so you might hear something once in a while. Then we have Premier League, the new cards. So this was a new draft. Lunch yesterday, I think, or the day before, Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. So I had a totally different team, but because I have some cheap players, I had in the beginning of the last year with the Premier League, so I need to build a new stack. So I went for a defensive stack from Tottenham with Vicario and Udugoy. Udugoy was a player uh, I love to see last year in Udinese. So this year in Tottenham, it's already scoring like insane. Especially last game, he scored 100. As you can see, 68 against Bournemouth, 31 against City, and 59 against Brentford. I think it's Brentford. Yeah. So the the first four games from Udugai in Premier League, he scores insane. So was very cheap. Was 49, I think. It was 49, so very cheap defensive to go along with Vicario and a new signing again for Tottenham as well. Coming from the Serie A from Empoli. So like I said, again, Tottenham seems a very strong team this year with Postelegul. Sorry to butcher the name, but as you can see, 2 clean sheets already. Not against Manchester United and against Bournemouth. So even with not the clean sheet, with 2 goals against Burnley, he scores 43, and against Brentford, again 2 goals against, and he scored 52. So a nice defensive stake from Tottenham, and my offensive stake is of course City. Alling is just insane. Is the best player in the world, in my opinion, and Rodri is the best midfielder, defensive midfielder in the game. Like I said, he just scoring insane. I don't care. I don't care about amateur teams. So most of the times, my fifth man in the common is shitty. So I just since I'm my focus is semi pro. I just think I need to have four strong players, and my limit is not guard. Uh, he's just playing good for Brentford. Brentford is the middle team, a middle table team, um, and of course Premier League is the most expensive cards. So I just need to pick one middle team player, a middle table team player, and he's scoring. He scores good. He scored 75 against Crystal Palace, 74 against Bournemouth, even against Fulham he scored 45 in the game against Tottenham 37, and this was a starter against Finland last Denmark game. So he scored 70, 76 without the decisive. So uh, my focus was to get players with a good AA, because if you don't know, in semi pro, our limited is multiplied by 1.5. So my captain. So if my player scores again, it's, 50 points a game is 75. So that's good. Next one is Serie A, and the last one is Serie A. Since I got Martin Durham from Atalanta, I went to two players from Atalanta. The keeper Muso, I think he's gonna keep starting in their squad, and the young player Scalvini, and of course offensive stack from Napoli with Cravacella and Oshiman. Uh, and you ask why I pick not one player from each team, but 2 full stacks, because we need to have imagine. Uh, if Atalanta this week had a clean sheet, I have 2 good scores, and it's better to have just 1 clean sheet because we need to hit in 1 week. So even if the offensive stack it's paired, because most likely if they score 1 goal, imagine if Oshiman scores 1 goal, 50% of the time is Carvajal assist or vice versa. So 2 decisions in 1 game instead of going for imagine Carvajal and Immobile. So I think is the best strategy to play to play in semi-pro. Uh, that will be my focus for the next couple months, and my goal with this is to show even with a small gallery. I hope we can win rewards and go to. My goal is to reach a team of Cap Cap240 Rare, build a team with Cap240 Rare. So I hope we get there, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Uh, I'm sorry for my my rusty English and the bad sound, but it's my first video, and I don't mind because I don't do this to get any 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 kind of money or something. I just do that to for fun and to help small galleries like mine, because I think my knowledge of football and the game itself can help people to reach several goals without spending a lot. Like I said, my budget was 30 euros. You can see over here. Hold on a second. You can see over here. That was the price I spent 0.022. So that's a small budget, and to play six leagues, I think is the best option in my opinion. Of course, just all my opinion. So I hope you enjoy the ride. I will have more videos coming soon, and yet more giveaways. So I hope you like and subscribe. Adeus a todos, and see you in the next video.